Hi everybody, it's Sarah Willis again with another video. Today I'm going to be teaching or talking about my key number 10, which is cultivating self-love. So let's just get into it. So first of all, before I begin talking about cultivating self-love, I wanted to ask everyone, like, why would you want to love yourself? Why would you want to cultivate self-love? And I thought we'd answer those questions, or I'd show you the answers to those questions now. I feel the human species as a collective, as a whole, at the very core of human beings, most human beings everywhere around the world, really have hatred towards themselves. They don't accept themselves, and very few people truly love themselves. And I feel that when you really love yourself, you give people the permission to love themselves too. And wouldn't it be just an amazing, beautiful world if we really, truly all loved and respected ourselves, who we are, first. So some people are going to be triggered by sensing that you love yourself, but some people are going to take that energy and incorporate it in their life. So you're going to inspire other people to love themselves too, and allow them to have permission, that, to show other people, hey, it's okay to love yourself. Another reason why you would want to love yourself or cultivate self-love is it creates dominion within a person. And what I mean by that, when you love yourself, there's certain effects that take place from that cause or from what's happening in your inside, and you naturally acquire dominion or self-control. You naturally acquire boundaries. You acquire motivation. You just become more disciplined and more self-control naturally, just from loving yourself. Your moral standards will rise. What I was just saying, it raises your self-esteem naturally. Oh, and I already said this. It raises your moral standards. Yeah, just naturally, just by loving yourself. A lot of people, they want to look more beautiful or lose weight or gain muscle or whatever you're wanting to alter your outer appearance. It really begins on the inside. And just by loving yourself, naturally, things will take place in your life that will affect your outside body, your physical body. So yeah, so many benefits from loving yourself. When you love yourself, it intensifies the Ka body. The ancient Egyptians referred to the light body, also known as the soul, as the Ka. When you love yourself, this energy, this vitality, this God force that you have, you're a spark of God, this light, because we're not just flesh and bones and blood and water and stuff like that. We are that, but we are more than that. We are light, okay? We are light beings. Our souls are light, and we are eternal. And when we love ourselves, that light will naturally brighten, and it will thereby create positive effects within your subconscious, which is in your subconscious mind, which is your body. Your body is your subconscious mind. When you love yourself, your soul will begin vibrating in a more coherent and intense way, and even the cells of your body will respond. Physical disease may decrease or get better or improve. Just from loving yourself, it changes the frequency of your soul and affects your physical body. It naturally increases your confidence. People are going to pick up that you have a confidence about you, and it's because you love yourself. And it also, when you love yourself, it enhances greatly your ability to give and receive love with others, with other human beings, which is super important. But before you experience love with another, you must first experience love for the self. So that's what I'm going to be talking about, is love for the self. Before you can really love yourself, you have to know your identity. And that speaks to my key number 2, connection to your true self. If you're listening to my videos, it's because you're raised by a narcissistic or toxic or drug addicted alcoholic parent that wasn't able to meet your needs, and you don't. A lot of people, I know, I did for sure. I just didn't know who I was at all. And how can you love yourself if you don't even know who you are? And how you get in touch with your true self or your true identity and life purpose in life is you must love God with all your heart, all your soul, and all your mind. Love God with all your heart, all your soul, and all your mind. And when you love God, your identity will be revealed over time. The more you love God, the more that will be revealed to you. And just loving God. When you truly love yourself, you'll learn to live without external validation. The only validation you need will be God's and your own. That's super powerful. We don't need anybody's validation. We're just living what is best for us and what can make us happy according to our life path and purpose and identity. It's super important to really ask yourself as often as you need to. Is this what someone who loved themselves would do? You may have to fake it. Just ask yourself, am I really loving myself by doing this? Am I really respecting myself? And if not, what would someone who loved themselves, what would they do? Just imagine what a person who truly loved themselves, what would they do, and try doing it and see if it helps. Before you can love yourself, you really have to learn how to forgive yourself. There may be some remorse or conviction that comes up, and that's fine. But don't say no, go no contact with toxic shame. Toxic shame decrease. Remember I was saying about the light body, the Ka body, what the ancient Egyptians called the light body, which is the Ka. Toxic shame diminishes that light. Okay, so forgive yourself and grieve, but you really have to forgive yourself and know things that wasn't your fault. Know that wasn't your fault. There may be things that you did wrong, and you can grieve that. Have remorse, but don't feel shame. Like I said in key number 1, my remove toxicity, which is going no contacts with all narcissists and sociopaths, whatever people, toxic people. But you want to go also no contact with toxic shame. Just don't even let yourself feel that way ever. In order to love yourself, I really feel it's important to learn to enjoy spending time alone. Many people who don't know their identity, they're frightened of being alone. They're perpetually in relationship upon relationship or surrounded by people, and there's nothing wrong with relationships. There's nothing wrong with people. But when you can't enjoy your own company, and you are, like I was petrified of ever being alone in my past. I remember it was like I couldn't breathe if I couldn't be alone. And I think that speaks to lack of identity. In order to love yourself, you have to really accept yourself, exactly who you are. If you feel like you need to lose weight or get some kind of cosmetic surgery or make more money or something in order to love yourself, that's bullcrap. You can love yourself right now as you are. You don't have to wait till your outer appearance changes or whatever you're waiting to, accept yourself. Accept yourself now, just as you are. And now I'm going to speak to my key number 4. You might have to go back to that video and do a refresher. Remember, I was talking about my ritual and routine that I still do. It's super important. I wake up in the morning and I do a self-love practice, which is mindful meditation or my feminine meditation. And that's when I connect with spirit, get my water. Remember I said I drink, so yeah, water, reward. I'll talk about the reward in a little bit, but right now we're focusing on the water, the feminine. Yeah, we're going to be talking my key number 4. This is the feminine and the masculine part of key number 4. But anyway, when I get my water or smoothie or tea or whatever the healthy thing to drink, you really want to try to imagine changing the molecular structure of water, bless your water, talk to your water. You can sing to your water. Shamans in South America before they do ceremony, they'll sing or whistle into your water. Whatever you want to do, whatever you feel like doing. I tell my water that I love it. So when you visualize changing the molecular structure of the water, I'll show you this one more time. You're going to be drinking that water, and that love is going to go inside your body. So just like a good visualization. And the last one, or the last thing I'm going to talk about, the reward. So every week I do my 3 things based on health, love, community, success, abundance, nature. I think I'm forgetting one. I can't remember, success. But at 1 day a week, I also do a reward. So whatever you want to make for that reward for yourself as part of the key number 4, the routine. You know, get a pedicure, go out for ice cream, meet with friends. I really would suggest doing this alone, making this reward special for you alone. But that, you know, doesn't mean you can't do it with friends. But I would even recommend spending the whole day rewarding yourself. But if you don't have a whole day to spend rewarding yourself, do one thing a week that's a reward. Go out to a nice restaurant, or go to the park, read a book, or go for a swim, go to the beach, go hiking, go wherever is a reward for you. But it's super important to make loving yourself a conscious decision and intentional. So I love myself every morning with my feminine ritual with my water, and then every week I really pour into myself and love myself and tend and nurture myself. Okay? Much love. Love yourselves, everybody. It's such a beautiful thing when you really love yourself. It's really key in overcoming borderline personality disorder or any mental illness, and be the joy that you want to see in the world. It's so empowering. It's so beautiful. I pray everyone is doing well, and much love to everyone. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.